Welcome back to another episode of the Becoming So You podcast. Okay, so manifesting. People talk about this all the time. I think I love manifesting, but I feel like it's communicated in a way that it's easy. It's communicated in a way that it could be done overnight. I feel like it's communicated in a way where it's easily accessible. But I just want to talk about kind of like the real ins and outs of actual manifesting and what that looks like and what that is and what it feels like, because as someone who has done a lot of manifesting, I think there's just a reality with it. There's a reality that not everything you want to manifest will actually work. Not everything that you manifest will happen overnight. It's a process and it takes time. Sometimes you may want to manifest something, but you're not ready for that to come into your life. You may not be ready for it, so it's not going to you won't be able to receive it. I think manifesting comes also with really being confident that whatever you want to be true for you can actually be true. There have been times that I've manifested things and I was like, why isn't this happening? Like, hello, I manifested it. I wrote this down. I did all my rituals. I wrote it on my wall. I'm looking at it every single day. And I realized that deep down inside, I didn't believe that that could actually be true for me. Yes, I did not believe that it could actually be true for me, and it actually didn't happen. A lot of times, that's going to happen. You might not believe whatever you're trying to manifest, you don't actually believe that you deserve it. You don't actually believe that it's actually something that could be yours. And that's the part of manifesting that's hard. That's hard to sit with. That's the part that we have to acknowledge. We have to acknowledge that in order to manifest our dreams, our aspirations, and the things that we want in life, we have to truly, truly believe that it could be for us. Or else you're manifesting against your belief. Some things that I think are really, really helpful when it comes from manifesting is, first, be realistic with yourself. And I know people say, manifest even if you don't believe. I think that's okay. I think that's important to write down the things that you desire, but maybe there's just a belief in there. I work with clients, and in my coaching, we write down whatever we want to manifest in our dreams and goals, even if it seems just kind of out of fetch, right? Because you're planting the seed there. You're planting the seed to what you actually want in your life. That is okay. But we also have to be realistic that when you plant that seed, that doesn't mean that it's going to grow tomorrow. That doesn't mean that it's going to happen the next year. Sometimes it might take a few years. I remember in 2020, so that was 4 years ago, I wanted to make sure that I was making an impact when it came with like working with women and working with women in policy. And that's my background. I have a master's in public administration, so government and policy is something that I do enjoy and I'm very interested in and I love. I put this on a vision board. This is another manifesting practice. I put this on a vision board that I would be walking and living in that purpose and living in that truth. And I didn't know how I was going to get there, but I put that on my vision board. I also put on my vision board in 2020 that I was going to have my own apartment overseeing a city. I didn't say what city it was. I didn't know what it's going to look like. I had no idea, but I put that there. Fast forward, it took about a year before I knew that I was actually like working with women and doing those types of policy work, before that actually manifested. The apartment, it took 4 years. It took 4 years for me to get the apartment that I wanted. And I'm just sharing this because sometimes it could happen in a year. Sometimes you're manifesting your goal could happen in 4 years. And the steps that you take to get to those desires is also really important. To manifest your dreams and your goals, there's different steps that you also have to take and realistic things that you have to face. When we're truly manifesting our dreams and our goals and our desires, we have to just be very honest with ourselves. We have to unravel, why don't we actually believe that it could be true for you? Why do you think it can't be true for you? Until that work isn't faced and isn't done, it's going to take a longer time for it to be true for you. And I think that is the honest part about manifestation. Manifestation is ultimately telling your brain what it wants. Manifestation is ultimately showing yourself in the desired goals and dreams that you want. It is creating the space for all of that to thrive. It's creativity. And we can get in our own way. We can get in our own way when we're actually not digging deeper, thinking about what do you need to unravel and get over before it could be true for you. I wanted to share a little bit about this because I think we talk about manifestation like it's just magic pill and it's going to create the life that we want. But ultimately, it's going to be part of your journey, but it's also going to take work. When you want something in life, I think you have to get to a point where your belief in what you want is so strong that nothing will get in your way. When your belief is so credible, when your belief for it is so credible, it's like, yes, this is the thing that I want to do. That is when that manifestation energy has momentum. It has momentum to move and groove and create and make it happen for you. So really think about the things that you want to manifest. Think about the manifesting that you wrote down, the vision board that you have. Think about all of these things. If you could take 3 things that you truly, truly believe that could happen for you right now, write those 3 things down and put all your belief in it. And if there's a part of you that feels like you don't believe that it could be for you, I challenge you to take it and sit with that and talk to yourself. Why don't you believe it? Oh, I'm not smart enough. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I don't know anything about that. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to get there. Yeah, that's part of the process. That's all part of it. You're not going to know how you're going to get there. Maybe you don't have enough money right now for whatever it is, a new car. But can you change your mind to believe that, yes, I will have enough money to manifest that dream car? I will believe that I'm going to be a speaker at a conference with 1,000 attendees. Maybe you don't know exactly what that process will look like, but be realistic that manifestation all comes down to having an authentic belief in the things that you want. And it also comes down to being able and willing to go through the work that you need to do to make it happen. If you really want it to make it happen. If you don't, maybe you're not doing enough work, maybe you don't want to do the work. But if you really want it to happen for you, you got to do the work. You got to dig deeper. You got to go internal. You got to figure out, why don't I believe this? What's going on? And that's the part of manifestation that is magic. Once you get over those beliefs and like the things that you're telling yourself, you're going to see how much more aligned your life is going to be. You're going to see how much easier it is to continue to manifest. And I also want to share that manifestation is also practice. The more you do it, the more you're able to unravel things, the more you're able to really see where you need to grow and what beliefs you need to invite into your life or some that you need to let go of. I hope this was helpful for you to really tap deeper into the idea of manifestation, what that looks like, how to unravel it, and just getting over those self-sabotaging and like deep wounds that hold us back from making the manifestation happen. So thank you for listening. And also, if you like and you're resonating with what I'm saying and you like what I'm sharing, rate this podcast and also reach out if you're looking for an empowerment coach, if you're looking for someone to kind of just help you get over yourself and like work through why your manifestation strategies are kind of just like lingering, or why you're manifesting things that you actually don't believe, and how could we work together to really unravel that. I'd love to talk more with you. You can schedule a call with me below on my links.